The U.S. Supreme Court today declined to review the case of Eugene Clemons, a man sentenced to death in Alabama for the 1992 fatal shooting of George Douglass Althouse, a federal drug enforcement agent. The Supreme Court did not say why it denied Clemons' request for review. In 1994, a jury in Shelby County voted to recommend that Clemons be executed for the murder. Judge D. L. Crowson upheld that recommendation, sending Clemons to death row. Clemons' attorneys asked the Supreme Court to review the case and prevent a grave injustice. For years, Clemons has been asking federal courts to review his case, citing ineffective assistance of counsel at his trial. During the sentencing portion of the trial, his lawyers did not call any witnesses or present any mitigating evidence, that is, information that could persuade a jury to recommend life without parole rather than the death penalty. The lawyers did not properly investigate or present evidence that Clemons was mentally disabled and abused as a child, according to Clemons' request for the Supreme Court to review the case. Given the record, there can be no question that Clemons is intellectually disabled and that his execution would violate the Eighth Amendment, as interpreted by this court, Clemons' current attorneys wrote to the Supreme Court. But because of filing errors that happened more than 2 decades ago, federal courts have declined to consider the merits of Clemons' arguments. On December 27, 1999, a courier delivered a petition to the Shelby County Clerk's office, where it was copied and stamped as received and filed, according to court records. The petition sought to have a federal judge order a new trial for Clemons based on his arguments of ineffective counsel. But it turned out that the petition had been lost, fallen behind a filing cabinet in the clerk's office. When one of Clemons' attorneys later found the petition, it was too late. The deadline to file for a federal habeas corpus petition had passed. The state later acknowledged the error, but argued that the original stamp date shouldn't be honored because Clemons' attorney didn't pay a $140 filing fee. A clerk had erroneously told the attorney there was no filing fee, according to the petition. And it was because the clerk had lost the petition that it did not go through the usual intake process, according to Clemons' Supreme Court petition, and the attorney was never notified that he owed a filing fee. ProPublica, a non-profit investigative news organization, recently reported on Clemons' case and the federal laws regarding death penalty appeals that could prevent him from getting a review. Clemons' request to the Supreme Court was likely his final chance at getting a federal review of his case. Clemons was 20 years old when he shot and killed Althouse, a 28-year-old DEA agent working undercover in Alabama. It happened on the night of May 28, 1992, when Althouse was sitting in a Camaro outside a gas station in Shelby County.